Hey, what's going on, guys? Pineapple Swaits. I'm doing a Jazz and Optimus Prime synergy showcase. The reason I'm making this video is because I feel like with the new version of the game out, I feel like there's a new just surge of new players that don't really understand how overpowered this synergy is. Now, this synergy is great for new players or even veterans who know what they're doing. You can see right here we're just showing off Jazz and what he can do. So basically, every 5 hits, he can get a critical attack buff, and he can get a max of 10. And when you pair him up with Optimus Prime, as you'll see later in the video, as you can see right here, Optimus' synergy, Lieutenant's 4. Every time Jazz avoids a special attack, he gets a 4% bonus for the rest of the fight. And he can get infinite stacks. So we're going to be showing off some fights and just showing off what Jazz can do. This is all pre-recorded, by the way. So basically, you see throughout the fight, you can see right there in slow motion, right there, I'm on the 5th hit. I got a critical attack buff. Then right here on the 10th hit, again, we get another buff. And we're sort of just spamming away on Starscream and trying to just play passive. And as you can see right here at the top, once again in slow motion, we gained an attack buff. Now, every time the enemy uses their special and we successfully dodge it, we are able to get an attack buff, as you saw with the synergy. And like what I said earlier, I feel like a lot of people don't really know about this, as this is a very crucial synergy, I feel like, for long, difficult fights. Honestly, this synergy bailed me out a ton in the last version of the game, and it still bailed me out a ton, you know, in this version with the latest, I guess the latest version of the game. You can see right here, we're just mowing through Starscream. And since we're getting so many critical buffs and attack buffs, we're able to beat him. You can see with a perfect fight, beat him in 63 hits. Now on to the second fight, which is Optimus Prime. Once again, we're keeping the same strategy. With the Jazz, it's always best to just try to not get hit so you can build up those critical buffs, because they can do crazy damage late. And as you can see right here, once again, we are slowly building up those critical buffs every 5 hits. Right there, as you can see, we get another attack buff, and that's really where we get started, or really get it started, to say the least. And another thing too, when you use Jazz's special 3, he applies a permanent backfire on the opponent, which basically will trick the opponent to use more specials, and will take damage when using their specials. That's sort of the best way to explain it. As you can see right here, we built up a special 3 against Optimus Prime, but we're waiting for him to use his last special 1, so we're just hitting him with as many attacks as we can. We get another attack buff, so we go with the special 3, and you'll see it applies a backfire to Optimus Prime, and he instantly uses his special, and he'll take backfire damage. Now, it's not much damage, but it's a lot easier to predict when the enemy is going to use a special when they have backfire. But you can see right here, we're just going crazy now on Optimus Prime, sort of just playing passively. We're not really going to stress about attacking or trying to spam attacks, so we really just want to get those specials drawn out so we can build those attack buffs. As you can see, we get another one, and just one more hit as he's down to 1%, and we finish him off. But as you can see, with 10 critical buffs, we are just getting crits every single hit. Now we're going to do Dirge. Not sure why I put myself through this. It was a little difficult fight just because of Dirge's bleeds, but as you can see right off the bat, we're starting off with the confusion. And if you're not sure what the confusion does, basically it's harder for the enemy to generate power. So I really like to use it when the enemy is built up to a special, or about to be built up to a special. I pop the confusion on the heavy real quick just so they don't get their special. But you'll notice with Dirge and a few other bots too, such as Ramjet, I believe, Blaster, and Shockwave, Jazz will get 2 attack buffs instead of 1. I'm not sure why that is, but it helps us generate our attack faster. And basically, as you can see, as I take a nasty bleed right there, but basically what these attacks are doing from the beginning of the video, they generate 4% attack, and I believe it's higher the higher ranked you are. I think it's up to, I think it's 6% at a 5-star and 5% out of 4. And if whenever it comes out, if we get access to the Star Seeker synergy, basically after 100 hits, you'll get like a 20% attack boost. So pairing up Star Seeker and Optimus and Jazz's synergy can just be a nasty combo for a lot of the hard content in the game. And a lot of players use Jazz for those very difficult fights in the last version of the game. I'm not sure what Netflix Games has planned for difficult content, as you can see right here as we take down Dirge, but Jazz will probably be my number one to use when we're facing that hard content. But right now we're facing Arcee. This is the last fight of the video. See, once again, we're just trying to play it passively, but with Arcee having that evade range, it was quite a difficult fight to say the least. Right there, as you can see, even with Arcee, we dodge, and it gives us 2 attack buffs instead of 1. So right now, just trying to keep up the attack, but knowing she has that evade range, and right there she KO'd us. And that was really it. But that's really a showcase of Jazz and Optimus Prime synergy. I feel like a lot of people just don't understand how overpowered or broken this synergy is. It is literally the best synergy in the game, in my opinion. There's probably another one that I don't know of or can't think of, but Jazz and Optimus, underrated synergy. It'll carry you through this game early on. Well, anyways, this is Pineapple Sway. Peace out.